Okay, so we're here this afternoon at the Takeover UK studios, and and the studios are based live at the Grove Community Hub, and we have here with us this afternoon their manager Steve and assistant manager Joe, who've had a busy few weeks going on.
Yeah, certainly have.
Can you tell us what you've been up to over the last few weeks?
Hey, shall I go? So we've had our summer holiday scheme running for the last 3 weeks, one day today. So it's been pretty hectic to say the least. We've had about an average about 80 kids a day per day here, doing sort of a range of different activities: football, multi-sports, dance, arts and crafts. We've been going on trips. We've been to a few trips. We provide breakfast and lunch each day. So it's been pretty full on. So we both look a bit cream cracker, to be fair.
Don't worry. So tell me about them. What children are able to come and what it costs for families and things like that.
So the children, the majority of them do come from Braunston, and we do have some that come a bit further afield, which has been a really nice mix, to be honest. There are a range of children that come with us from multiple backgrounds as well. And in terms of financially, we've got some spaces that are free, that are funded places, and then we've also got some pay-as-you-go places as well. So again, it's a mix. But come on into the Grove, and you won't be able to tell which child is on which side that might be, whether it be a free place or a paid place. Everybody's treated exactly the same, and I think that's also helped with the relationships built by the children, that there is that multi-ethnicity, people coming from different parts of the city and county, people that are here in different financial backgrounds. They're all mucking in all together and causing us as much havoc as they possibly can and enjoying their summer holidays, which is what a child in the sunshine. It's definitely looked like
there's been a hive of activity around here. Every time I've walked past, it's definitely looked like there's been loads going on. So Joe, you mentioned before about taking some of the kids on trips.
Yeah.
Once a week. Where have you been? What's been the best trips that you've been on?
The first week we took the older ones, so the older kids. So we have a range of ages. So we have a 6 to 15-year-old. So obviously it's quite a range of ages. So we tried to sort of target the trips that we did on the first week. So we took all the older ones to Braunston Leisure Centre, which is obviously just across the road, which is handy for us. And they did some basketball in the sports hall, which was really good, just to try in a different environment, in sort of a different sort of facility, a bit of a different sport, as we're not able to sort of do proper basketball here at the moment. And then we also did swimming. So they were in the community pool and they had the pool to themselves, and that was really good, to be fair. They really enjoyed that. And then we also took the younger ones to Stonehurst Family Farm, which Steve had the pleasure to go along to that while I went with the kids to the leisure centre. So obviously that, just because obviously it's a little bit easier sometimes with sort of the different ages to take them on certain trips and stuff. So the young ones sort of found that a bit more beneficial to go to the farm, see the animals, have a bit of a tractor ride and various bits. So they enjoyed that. And then the second week we went to Retro Computer Museum, which was really good. It's got all the old sort of computer games like the old Sega systems and Nintendos. So sort of the games that I sort of played as as a kid, or the kids' parents played on as kids, and they were just able to just go around and play in it for basically a couple of hours, which was really good actually. Really really fun that was. I enjoyed that one. And then the second part of that day, because I went on 2 trips on that day, is they also went bowling at Hollywood Bowl. So they did 2 trips in that day, so 2 for 1. And then last week we went to the football and multi-sport guys. They went to King Power Stadium for a tour of the stadium, which was really good. And then the dance, arts and crafts guys went to the Curve Theatre in town, and they did a drama workshop, which again was something new for us, something that we wanted to do for a long time as well. And we're glad we were able to do that. So they went there and sort of again had a really good time there, and something a bit different, getting them out, sort of trying something different in a different environment. So yeah, so hard to put a finger on sort of. I mean, my favourite is probably the computer museum, just for pure selfish reasons. But I think for the kids, I think they've enjoyed all three of them. Something all a bit different. But yeah, really good.
So one of the questions that I wanted to ask was what workshops you've had available for the young people this week.
So as part of a programme of activities, what we've tried to do is try to offer different sort of activities here at the Grove. So sort of alongside the trips and things that we've been doing, we've had sort of people come in and deliver some activities. So we've had so the first week we had
the escape room.
So we had a mobile escape room. Yeah. So they came in with their sort of modified ambulance and a few other little bits, which was really good. Obviously, usually sort of you have to go into a certain location, but some kids might not be able to do that, or might have the funds to go to an escape room sort of in town or wherever. So yeah, so we brought it to them and they did that, which was really good. Then we also had the guys here at Takeover UK do a couple of workshops for us, which went down really well. So they did like a sort of like a radio presenting DJ type workshop on the first day with the guys from the Dance Arts and Crafts. And then they came and did sort of a football commentary workshop with the guys from the football and multi-sports, which seemed to go down really well with the kids. I really enjoyed that. So this week we've got planned. So tomorrow we've got an animal workshop, so an animal encounter type workshop. We've got some different animals coming down, various different ones. What's he got? Like a snake and.
Yeah, we've got Jeff the boa. So I'm waiting to meet Jeff.
Yeah. Should we get him live as the next guest?
Yeah, he could be the next guest, yeah.
Okay, all right.
And we've also got tomorrow, just as a last minute one, because we were hoping to have some guys coming to do a Quidditch sort of workshop, but they weren't able to come down. So we've got some guys from a local American football team coming down tomorrow, and they're going to do some flag football. So just offering, again, a very different sport that perhaps they've not taken part in before, just to offer something different. You never know, some of the kids might take part and think, this is really fun, like, and actually want to join the club and stuff. So that's what we want to do, try and give opportunities that perhaps they've not done before. Additional to that, what we've been doing every Wednesday, because obviously there's a big emphasis on this about sort of like sort of healthy eating and nutrition and sort of kids eating, we've been doing cook and eat workshops.
Yeah.
So where we've had someone come in and deliver workshops to the kids around sort of how to sort of make toasties at home and sort of like pita pizzas and various things that they can easily make at home. So instead of perhaps sort of just going for a bag of crisps that perhaps is going to fill them for 5 minutes or whatever, they can go home and actually make something that's a bit more sort of filling and sort of easy to make and stuff. So various different ways of how to make that easily at home as well. And we've got a session tomorrow as well where I think they're making cornflake cakes because it's the last week. I think so. A bit of a treat.
So a bit naughty on the last week.
Yeah, a bit naughty on the last week. So just try and offer, I'd say, as many different things that perhaps they've not done before, or something that they can take home and sort of use, sort of outside of Israel.
Seems like it's been a fun few weeks.
Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work and credit to the team obviously here that obviously put a lot of work in, behind the scenes and stuff. There's a lot of work that obviously goes into it. But yeah, it's gone really well and it's definitely worth it for obviously the enjoyment that the kids get out of it as well.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about the food offer that's been available for children?
Yeah, so everybody gets offered breakfast in the morning. So they've got choice of cereals, toast, fruit, yogurts, and that goes down really, really well, as you can imagine. And then lunchtime, we offer 2 days of cold, so that'd be typical packed lunch type affair. And then 2 days there'll be hot food, so they've had everything from chicken curry to mac and cheese to lasagnas to nuggets and wedges. There's been a whole array of different foods that we've been able to serve to them. So, and that's gone down really, really well. Okay.
And finally, each of you, in some one short sentence, can you tell me what your highlight of the last 4 weeks has been?
Hard to sum in one short sentence. Just seeing all the kids sort of coming down here to our centre and having fun, really. Being able to eat in a safe and fun environment and sort of just really enjoy themselves. And it's just, for me, that's why I do this. So Yeah, so I think that'd be for me.
Okay.
I think, and we didn't touch on it at the start, is that we've also been doing some leadership courses on a Friday, and I think the bit for me would be seeing the commitment that the majority of those young people that are here on a Friday doing their courses and are out delivering, and their climax really has been today of organising their football tournament, which is, listening to it from my office is has gone down really, really well. But to show that those young people have put that commitment in, of volunteering, the rest to do a day a week, most of them have done 4 days a week, and it's great that we can see the future of where our sessional coaches are going to come from.
Okay, all right. Thank you both for coming on today and having a chat with us. And thank you to everyone for taking the time to listen. Okay, thank you.